Please stand for the, what? It's not on. Okay. Please stand for the flag salute and remain standing for the national anthem. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please be seated.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, families, guests. Guests and everything's going to be just fine. My name is Robert James Boyd III. I'm the principal here at Temple Intermediate, and as the principal, I would like to welcome you to this year's 2026 promotion ceremony. And before we get into our ceremony, I would like to welcome a few of our esteemed guests. We have present with us this morning our board president, the Honorable Mr. Andrew Yam. Our board clerk, the Honorable Miss Maureen Chin. Board member, the Honorable Mr. John Nunez. And board member, the Honorable Mr. Paul Duran. Also, we have present our superintendent, Miss Anita Chu. Our assistant superintendent of human resources, Miss Anna Molinar. And our Assistant Superintendent of Student Support Services, Mr. Rene Hernandez. We also have two more esteemed guests that I would like to welcome. The Mayor of Monterey Park, Mr. Vin No. And longtime board member and currently member of Rosemead Kiwanis, Miss Bobby Bruce. And we are now presenting 4 promotion certificates to 4 promotees that we would like to honor at this time. So if I could please have a board member come to the stage. Any board member? Calling to the stage at this time to present his promotion certificate, we would like to call up Mr. David Dipp. Calling up to the stage at this time, Mr. Noah Guillen. Calling up to the stage at this time, Shinrao Lee. And calling up at this time, Mr. Lucas Lee. And at this time, I would like to introduce our superintendent, Ms. Anita Chu.
Good morning. Good morning. What a happy day. Today we gather here to celebrate a significant milestone of an extraordinary group of young leaders. Temple Knights is your promotion. The word promotion suggests that you're embarking on a journey, advancing to a higher ground. Indeed, what a journey you have had in the past few years. A challenging journey through very turbulent times that demand your perseverance and your determination. And you have passed this tough life test with flying colors. Yeah. Now, what next phase of the journey are you being promoted to? High school? Yes. How about more freedom and independence? Sounds great. Longer school days? Possible. How about more late nights doing homework? Wow. Well, whether you want it or not, all these are possibly true, but much, much more importantly, you will be promoted to many more opportunities. Exciting as well as challenging opportunities that will stretch you in all dimensions. Opportunities that will further expand your cognitive capacity as a problem solver in a troubling world. Opportunities that will deepen your understanding and appreciation of the people and things around you. And opportunities that will further develop your character and your leadership qualities as an impactful leader who can and who will build tomorrow's world with integrity, compassion, wisdom, courage, and humility. Class of 2026, you are our pride. Parents, teachers, and staff, Garvey is forever indebted to you for your selfless dedication and partnership in nurturing these amazing, strong young leaders during very challenging times. Without you and your many sacrifices, we have no celebration today. So, class of 2026, please join me in giving a big thank you to our parents, our teachers, and our staff. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And now, Temple Knights, today is your day. Enjoy the celebration. Thank you so much.
And now for our first keynote speaker from the class of 2026, Miss Isabella Ceja.
Good morning, classmates, family, and staff, and other guests. My name is Isabella Ceja, and it is with great honor that I present the 2026 promotion speech. I'll be talking about the topic of friendship and community. Some people may say that bonds you make in middle school are bonds that could last a lifetime. And I hope it is true, because even if middle school was difficult, it was probably the best thing that could have ever happened to me. I made a lot of friends this year, and thankfully I met this girl, my best friend, Manuela, who helped me get through a lot of stuff and helped me get out of my comfort zone just a little more. And I stopped getting scared or nervous to talk to other people. People may say that the older you get, the less people are gonna be there. But I don't think that's true, because my closest friends, such as Mary Jane, Gigi, Manuela, Rachel, Alexa, and Sophia, have helped me the most when I got a bad grade, when I didn't get into a team or role I wanted, or when I just needed someone to talk to. They were always there for me, and I'm so grateful for them. I'm always gonna believe that a good teacher makes a good student. A teacher who cares and believes in their students makes such a difference. Thankfully, I had many teachers like that this year, and I will name them so they could be recognized. Miss Tam, Miss Nee, Mr. Osborne, Mrs. Spittler, and Mr. Dip. Miss Tam, thank you for always being there to push us to do better and for helping me love books. Miss Nee, thank you for always making science fun for us and making us want to learn more. Mr. Osborne, thank you for always making us work with different classmates and for helping us create new connections. Mr. Spittler, thank you for always getting us excited to see what projects we're going to do next and having high expectations for us, knowing that we could do it even if it was difficult. Mr. Dip, thank you for making class fun, always helping us understand the material, even if it was just about how the government works or history in general. But no one was there for me as much as my family. My mom, a single mother, a woman who showed up every day with strength and love. Grandparents that always made me laugh and smile. My siblings, Annie, Johnny, and Santi, who were always there for me. Even if it was them making me laugh or buying me food, I will always thank God for giving me a family that even if I did something dumb, they were always there for me when I needed them. Even if it was just them picking me up from school, dropping me off, or coming to my drama shows. One day I went home upset, and my mom said, "Las cosas pasan por un razón," which means things happen for a reason. And that always stayed with me because it's true. Things happen for a reason. Even if it's good or bad, this happens so something better could come our way. Lastly, I would like to say to the future 8th graders, enjoy middle school because time goes by fast and you regret it if you don't. And have fun. I would like to close this with a quote from Dr. Seuss. Sometimes you will never know the value of a moment until it becomes a memory. Class of 2026, I ask you to cherish this moment and thank you and congrats to everyone. We did it.
Nicely done. Our next keynote speaker from the class of 2026, Mr. Dylan Ramirez.
Good morning, class, families, faculty, and distinguished guests. My name is Dylan Ramirez here, an 8th grader at Temple Intermediate, and it is my great honor that I present the 2026 promotion speech topic for today, What Really Matters. To start off, I know some of you are not expecting me to be here. To be honest, I didn't expect myself on stage giving this promotion speech today. I'm here because there was a few teachers who believed in me and pushed me, and also friends encouraged me, so thank you. Now let's talk about my journey through middle school. At first, I never really paid much attention to school. To me, school was never really important. Instead, I focused on trying to have much as fun as possible and to be with my friends as much as I can. I also never worried about my grades being bad. I never really put too much effort into trying to schoolwork and never really cared if it got done or else sleeping in class or messing around. About 4 months ago, I realized if I didn't change anything, I would never succeed and fail in high school. Now I understand that education is very important and it can help us not just by learning, but it also teaches us life lessons like not procrastinating and listening to habit number 3, putting first things first and knowing what needs to be done. But one of the main reasons, and probably the top reason why I changed, because of band. Band was a hobby that I never thought I would like. 7th grade, I always did not like band. I never thought I was ever going to pick up an instrument. And funny thing was, when I first got my classes at the start of 8th grade, I seen band as my elective. And the first thing I did was email my counselor and said, switch my classes right now. I do not want this. I'm going to die. After that, guess what ended up happening? I ended up loving band, practiced every day, and always asked to go to band in other classes. One funny memory is when I used to tell my mom I would focus at the end of each trimester. Guess what? I never really put in that effort. But I often said that school wasn't that serious and that 7th grade was just for fun. However, this trimester, and sadly my last, is when I finally decided to try hard. So my mom said, so all those months you said you would do well, you finally did. Just that made me feel really good about myself. Having friends and enjoying life is also important, but it can be balanced with school. You don't need school to be your whole life. You can still have free time and do things on the side like sports, activities, and other stuff. Once I started putting in more effort in school and actually paying attention in class, I realized if I put my mind into it, I can succeed with the encouragement of my friends, families, and teachers. Some say when you make a big change, you won't see results right away. But I've seen myself grow, and I hope you've seen it too. I just want to say that education is one of the most things I care about the most now. So all in all, I just want to say, in order to receive good things in life, you have to never give up and work hard for them. Congrats on class of 2026 and the journey we went through these past 2 years. Thank you for listening to my speech.
You have to excuse me for going off script here. This was my first time hearing Dylan's speech, and I just want to say, as principal, I'm extremely proud of Dylan, a 7th grader who was in my office almost every day, to the fine young man he is now. So I'd like to give him one more round of applause. And our final keynote speaker from the class of 2026, Miss Alina Tai.
Good morning, families, faculty, distinguished guests, and my fellow class of 2026. My name is Alina Tai, and it is with true honor to stand here before you today. The title of my speech is The Ties That Bind Us. There is an old saying, the future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. Class of 2026, take a moment. Look around this room. Look how far we've come. Today isn't just graduation.
It's the day we step off the bus that became our second home and board the train to high school. That takes courage. That takes belief, not in just ourselves, but in our dreams. So now we stand at the edge of something new, high school. Bigger hallways, bigger questions, bigger versions of ourselves, and it's easy to get lost in the future, thinking about our plans and the fears of what's ahead. But just for a few moments, let's put all of that aside. Today, we leave middle school different from the way we were 2 years ago. When I look back at my time at Temple Intermediate, I don't just remember the grades I earned. I remember the discussions and the talks at the lunch table with my friends, moments that will turn into lifelong memories from now. Our friends, those are the people who made us look forward going to school. Not because they help you get somewhere faster, but because they remind you why you're going in the first place. They laugh right alongside you when things go sideways, the way they saw something in you, the way they pulled you forward when you couldn't see the path yourself. That's what lasts, not the finish line, but the ones who ran with you. And yes, some of you lost friends, some of you cried over assignments. But don't forget what else happened here. You made memories that will make you smile years from now. You found people who might stand beside you through high school and maybe for the rest of your life. That's the beauty of this school and this community. These teachers, whether you love them or not, helped build who we are today. All of this becomes a piece we carry along with us after we leave Temple. Middle school was messy, it was challenging, it was full of surprises, some that lifted us, some that knocked us down, but this place gave us something rare. A community where we didn't just grow individually, but we grew together. We all started in similar places, nervous sixth graders trying to find our lockers, our classes, and our people. And somehow, over 2 years, we branched into different paths, different passions, and different versions of ourselves. But here's what binds us. No matter how different our journeys become, we will always share these 2 years. The mornings we dragged ourselves to class, the faces we saw in the hallways day after day, whether we spoke to them or not, and the laughter that echoed between the bells, and the growing pains we couldn't hide but we didn't have to face alone. That's community. We didn't get here alone. We had teachers who stayed late and sacrificed their time for us, families who picked us up and dropped us off at school, friends who made us laugh every day. But let's not forget the person who showed up every single day. Through the late nights doing Miss Anderson's assignments, the procrastination for Miss Nee's warm-ups, and the stress of doing Mr. Chung's notes. The small victories no one else saw. It's you who kept going. Because here's the truth I learned. The people we surround ourselves with truly shape who we become. They push us to be better, inspire our goals, and make the journey memorable. I was initially uncertain about my path, but a teacher's advice changed my perspective when they said, "Don't just let time pass by. Take advantage of the time we have together in life and do the most." Not everyone has found their circle yet, and that's okay. High school isn't about having it all figured out right now. It's about navigation. It's about finding your path step by step and trusting that along the way, you will meet people who see you, support you, and remind you why you're going. But that starts with you. Take yourself seriously, doing good things, showing up for yourself the way you would show up for a friend. So, as we leave this stage and step into the next chapter, I hope we continue to value not only our achievements, but also the struggles we overcame and the people who made them possible. To my teachers, my friends, and my fellow classmates, thank you for the memories, the lessons, and the laughs. Congratulations, the class of 2026.
Three breathtaking speeches. I can't explain how proud I am of our Temple Knights. One more time. Okay, so on Friday, June 5th, we had an awards breakfast honoring our achievers in our 8th grade class. And I would like to recognize those students at this time. First, we had our departmental awards. So, Temple Knights, if you received a departmental award on Friday at the awards breakfast, please stand, face the audience, and be recognized at this time. Please be seated. We also awarded a young man for outstanding service to our school and community. We call it the Eldridge Rice Service Award, and that awardee was Mr. Luis de la Cruz. And then we also had a young lady who we honored for her service to the school and community. We call it the Arlene Bitely Service Award, and that was awarded to Miss Likoko Gianni. Then we awarded 2 students for outstanding citizenship. Those 2 were Mr. Thomas
Turn on 3.
Give it up for Mr. Spittler, ladies and gentlemen. And the awardees for outstanding citizenship were Mr. Thomas Lamb and Miss Macy Young. Please stand, face the audience. Then we awarded our most improved students, and those 2 were Mr. Miguel Rosales and Miss Wenhee Shin. Please be seated. We gave out 12 scholarships to students who were well deserving of what we call the Osborne Family Scholarship. The recipients of the Osborne Family Scholarship, please stand, face the audience, and be recognized. Please be seated. We also have 3 tiers of awards that we give for general excellence. The 3rd tier on our 3-tier pole of general excellence were what we call our Knights of Merit. Knights of Merit, please stand, face the audience, and be recognized. Please be seated. On our 2nd tier of general excellence, we have what we call our Knights of Distinction. Knights of Distinction, please stand, face the audience, and be recognized. Please be seated. And now, to present the Kiwanis Rosie Award. On behalf of Rosemead Kiwanis, Ms. Bobby Bruce.
I love coming back to this school because 1965, I started my teaching career right here. Many years ago, I decided I'd like to remember the school where I started teaching. So I asked the Kiwanis Club if we could give out a certificate for a student who showed leadership, the Youth Leadership Award. We want a young man or woman who has given extra time to their school and their schoolmates. We called it the Youth Leadership Award from the organization, Rosemead Organization in Support of Youth. And this year's recipient is Likoko Jam. Hold on. Likoko, do you go to college?
Maybe, yeah.
Okay. Well, the Kiwanis Club of Rosemead wants to help you along by giving you a grant of $500. I got a check. No check for you. Let me meet you and talk to your mom. Shut up. Okay.
And as I mentioned earlier, we had 3 tiers on our tiers of general excellence. That would be Knights of Merit and Knights of Distinction. And to present the award for our Knights Exemplar, we have Mr. Vin No.
Well, first, thank you. It's a pleasure to be here. Most outstanding is taught, learn, and you now have to share. The 2 outstanding students, the 2 most outstanding students this year are Alina Tai and Adriel Bavar Orozco.
And now, we will have the presentation of the class of 2026 by our superintendent, Ms. Anita Chu, and our board president, Mr. Andy Yam.
Honorable Mr. Yam, as superintendent of the Garvey School District, it is my utmost honor to present to you the class of 2026. the state of California and the Garvey School District, and therefore qualified to be promoted to the 9th grade.
And on behalf of the governing board and the state of California, I hereby accept this class for promotion and acknowledge that these students have met all the requirements for promotion to high school. Congratulations to the class of 2026.
Okay, the moment that so many of these young men and young ladies have been waiting for. Board members, please come to the stage for presentation of certificates. Starting on this side, so you want to stand over here. Because they're going to take the certificates and walk down the middle.
Stand here.
Or you know what? So you want to stand like up toward the front. Yeah, about there. That's a good spot. Kevin Abrego Sanchez. Jude Acosta. Ashley Adam. Alexa Aparicio. Sebastian Areola. Ronaldo Arriaga. Aaron Avila. Emily Ayon. Joaquin Barasa. London Bingham. Laylene Cabrera. Derek Kai. Elva Cam. Jasleen Camacho. Envy Candelaria. Sophia Cardenas. Alma Castaneda. Mary Jane Castaneda. Isabella Seha. Yoon Ning Chang. Noah Chavez. Kelly Chen. Megan Chor. Juan Cordon. Destiny Cortez. Rania Dam. Michaela Dayton. Luis de la Cruz. Shi Deng. Joseph Doe. Ruby Dominguez. Jonathan Duong. Natasha Duran. Daniel Escoto. Jairo Espinosa Martinez. Aiden Estrada. Christina Fan. Fei Fang. Ryan Flores. Elijah Francis Gamboa. Justin Jin. Sophia Gomez. Anthony Gonzalez. Rachel Gutierrez. Hillary Hang. Ivan Hernandez. Noah Hernandez. John Wei Huang. Mirai Huang. Humbria Hung. Likoko Jian. Ivy Lai Hui Jiao. Ivan Zhang. Kobe Kui. Colin Kwan. Alex Lai. Angel Lamb. Thomas Lamb. Killian Lane. Winston Lau. Chloe Lee. Xavier Lee. Herman Liang. Jefferson Lau. Aiden Licone. Kelly Lynn. Yutong Liu. Quan Lo. Samson Lowe. Zitlali Lopez Zomba. Tudi Luck. Christina Luo. Jaden Liu. Billy Liu. Anita Ma. Aurora McCullough. Lillian Medina. Miranda Medina Paz. Manuel Mena. Angel Miguel. Giselle Montero. Manuela Morales Castro. Juan Moreno. Ashley Murguia Villa. Adrian Navarro. Viana Nguyen. Dustin Oriana Trejo. Litzy Ortega Atilano. Denzel Para. Alicia Pastrana. Jia Tang Fu Ung. Amy Fun. James Poblador. Abel Ramirez. Dylan Ramirez. Jose Ramirez. Angel Rivera. Aaron Rojas Avalos. Miguel Rosales. Jesse Salazar. Aiden Sam. Tenzin Sanchez Lee. Wenhee Shen. Miguel Ciordia. Sophia Ta. Aaron Tang. Wenhao Tan. Kong Tang. Siman Tang. Adam Tequapetla. Alina Tai. Clark Tai. Nina Tom. Justin Sand. Joanne Ung. Renteria. Adriel Vivar Orozco. Lulu Vong. Richard Vong. Athena Wang. Brian Wang. Cheng Yao Wang. Guli Wang. Zhao Wei Wang. Zuyu Wei. Justin Wong. Liam Wong. Keen Zhao. Juan Chao Yan. Macy Young. Xiao Hua Yu. Xiao Wen Yu. Gabriela Zapata Salazar. Autumn Gonzalez Zavala Gonzalez. Danielle Zhang. Shan Shan Zong. Ashton Zhao. Class of 2026, please stand and face the audience. Ladies and gentlemen, as your principal, it is my honor to present to you the Roger Temple Intermediate School class of 2026.